Hello and welcome to the programme. I'm Nima Abouardi and you join us at Al Manzil Hotel in Dubai. Now, one industry which is benefiting from the slowdown is call centres, and Cairo is hot on the heels of India, which has traditionally dominated the business of outsourcing. Malcolm Borthwick reports from Cairo.
Karim is catching a company bus to work. He's 25 and graduated from Suez Canal University with a degree in accounting. But his prospects in this profession are limited, and the entry-level pay is low. So like many of Egypt's talented graduates, he's opted for a job in call centres instead.
We are getting paid so much more than accounting, and about the progression, okay, we have a fast progression actually. In the time that the world now is firing people, okay, due to the economic crisis, we're hiring people in Xceed actually. We're hiring people, so we need more team leaders, more supervisors, okay, so we are getting promoted in a very, very short time.
Call centres are a young industry here, and it's rare to see workers over the age of 35. It's the work culture and also the challenge of troubleshooting customers' problems which attracts many graduates. This is one of the largest call centres in the Middle East run by Xceed. Customer service agents here speak 8 different languages and handle 3.5 million calls a month. Although Xceed is not able to disclose its clients, they include some of America's largest companies, and they're also serving customers all over Europe.
First, for Europe, Egypt could be like a near-shore destination, not an offshore destination. We are like 3-4 hours away of Europe. And the other thing is the multilingual capabilities that you would find in Egypt that you would find nowhere else. Actually, out of our call center here, we are providing technical support and customer care in Arabic, English, French, Italian, Spanish, Greek, Portuguese, Hebrew. I don't think there is any other place, not even India, the Philippines, not even in Morocco. And even if you take all these countries together, they wouldn't be able to provide all these languages out of the same place.
How can we differentiate between listening and hearing?
New recruits learn listening techniques. Despite the downturn, Xceed is still recruiting. Over the last 4 years, the company has grown by around 50% a year, and around 80% of its business is overseas. While many companies worldwide are cutting back on their IT budgets this year, the downturn also offers opportunities.
There is a great opportunity that many companies now in this downturn will be more cost conscious. And I can say within the last 4 months, which is a very critical month, we have seen 2 good prospects, big prospects that are about to sign to come to Egypt for outsourcing. So we cannot say that it will be extremely rosy, but from what we have seen actually now that it could be more an opportunity rather than a threat.
The growing trend for outsourcing in recent years has raised fears over job losses in the West, something which Xceed is sensitive to. Workers here are unable to tell their customers where they are based.
Thank you for calling customer support. My name is Adam. May I have your name, please?
And Karim calls himself Adam to sound more Western. Growing protectionism is a problem. Unions have fought job losses with protests across Europe over the last month, and customers are sensitive about dealing with call centres abroad. But this is open to criticism of double standards.
You cannot say, for instance, to a country like Egypt, well, we are going to come and create, you have to allow us to come and create factories, banks, insurance companies in your country, but, and you are allowed, of course, and you have incentives to buy our products, but you are not allowed to sell us your services.
Okay.
The big question is whether Egypt can compete with the call centre capitals of the world, India and China. It's competitive in cost and talent, but it still suffers from a perception, especially in the US, that it's a risky place to do business. However, the rising cost of doing business in India and also the high rates of staff turnover at call centres there has opened the door for Egypt to establish itself as a call centre hub of the future.
Malcolm Borthwick reporting from Cairo.